Another chapter, chapter 2, counting in groups. Okay, children, suppose I give you a basket of apple, a basket full of apple, and I ask you to count the number of apple in the basket. How will you count? You will take out the apple one after another, isn't it? You'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, isn't it? So those are known as individual or single counting. Okay, there are three ways in which we can count: individual or single counting, pair counting, and group counting. All right, so individual and single counting is very simple. You have to count items one after another, like one by one. And then comes the pair counting. Now what is pair? Pair. Pair. When two things are together, it is called pair. Okay, two things together, it is called pair. For example, here I have two pen, isn't it? So it becomes a pair of pen. Okay, and group counting. What is group counting? A number of, what is group? A number of people or thing that are located, gathered, or classed together. It is called group counting. All right, so now I will try to explain you through diagram. All right, okay, now counting in groups. First of all, let us do the individual counting. Okay, one by one. So just count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So how many balls in all? We have 19 balls in all, isn't it? So this is single counting and it is very easy. But tell me one thing, children. Here we have only 19 balls. That's why it was easy for us to count it one after another. But suppose if I give you 500 balls to count. So just think how much time it will take to count, isn't it? And also you may make mistake because you will be counting one after another, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this way, suppose you skip one number. Suppose after 15 you start counting 17. Then what happens? You will make a mistake, isn't it? So in order to save our time and to avoid the mistake, we will learn another type of counting. Okay, so say group counting. So let us do group counting. Now what is group counting? Here you can see balls over here. So let us divide it into a group. Okay, so I will divide this ball into small group. All right, so I have divided it into 4 groups: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let us count how many ball in group 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ball. Group 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 balls. Group 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we have 7. Now again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In group 4 we are having 5 balls. Now to find the total number of ball, what we will do? We will add this number. Okay. Now children, add 6 with 8. What will you get? Count and tell me. 6 with 8. We get how much? 14. Okay. Now again you add this 7 with 5. 7 with 5, how much will we get? Yes, add and tell me. Count. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, isn't it? So 12. Now 8, this 2 digit together, this 14 and 12 together, how much will we get? 14 and 12. What will you get? 14 and 12, 6, 2. So we are getting here 26. Okay, so how many balls in all? we have 26 balls here. Now number 3. Here we'll be doing counting in pair. Okay. Now let us divide it into pair. Remember, in pair we have 2 balls. In one pair we are having 2 balls. Okay. So let's see how many pair we get here. Okay, one is extra, no problem, we'll add it later. So in first group we are having 3 pairs. That means 3 pairs of 2 balls each. 3 pairs of 2 balls each. And here 1 2 3 4, 4 pair of 2 ball each. And in third group we have 1 2 3, 3 pairs of 2 balls each. Here again 1 pair of 2 ball each, and extra we have number 1. 1 ball is left, isn't it? So let us do this quickly. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2, 8. 3 times 2, 6. 1 times 2, 2. Now what will you do? We will add this number together again. So 6 plus 8. Count and tell me how much. Yes, it gives us 14. Okay, again add this to 6 with 2. Count and tell me how much. It will give us 8, and again we have 1 here. So 14 plus 8 plus 1. Okay, 14 plus 8. Count and tell me how much. 14 plus 8. Count and tell me. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22. 22. Again we have 1 here. So it will be 23. So we are having 23 balls in all. So do you understand? Individual single counting, counting in groups and counting in pair. Now see this. Okay. Let me divide it into group. Let me divide it into group. Here we have stars. So children, tell me how many groups of stars are there? How many groups? How many groups in all? Group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4 and group 5. So how many groups of stars? 5 groups of stars. Isn't it? 5 groups of stars. Now again, how many stars in each group? So in each group, how many stars do we have? 1, 2, 3. So we are having 3 stars in each group. Okay, understand? Now guess the total number of stars. Now we have to find the total number of stars. So how many stars? Now there are 2 ways. Okay. Number 1, what will you do? How many stars? 3 stars, isn't it? So we will 3 stars and 5 groups. That means we have to add 3 5 times. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 5 times 3. Now children, if you remember in your previous class, I have taught you that repeated addition is also known as multiplication. Okay, remember this. Repeated addition, that means if you are adding the same number again and again, then instead of adding it again and again, what we can do it, we can simply multiply the number with the total number. Okay, for example, now here we have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. It will give us 15, isn't it? In the same way, what we can do is we can write this 3. Okay, we can write 3 over here. And how many times we are having 3? We are adding the 3. 1 2 3 4 5. We are adding the number 3 5 times, isn't it? So it will be 3 multiply 5. 3 times 5 is 15. So the total number of stars are 15. Got it? So children, is this topic clear to you? Counting in groups, individual counting. We can use this type of counting when we are counting in small number. Otherwise, if we have large number with us, then we can divide it into group or make a pair and then do the counting. All right. Okay. So I'll give you a project worksheet related to this chapter and this topic. Okay. Solve it. Okay. Bye. Have a nice day.